What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Charlotte Hornets versus Brooklyn Nets NBA matchup going down Saturday, March 9th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Charlotte Hornets and the Brooklyn Nets. The Charlotte Hornets on the back-to-back in this one after falling to the Washington Wizards 112-100 in their last matchup, while the Brooklyn Nets sit at 25-38 as a rested team here after a 118-112 loss at the hands of the Detroit Pistons to drop to 28-32-3 against the number this season. I tell you, it's not a good look for the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, this is a Brooklyn team that, definitely has fallen off since their hot start to the season, especially from a cover perspective. But I'll tell you, it's hard to really feel good about the Brooklyn Nets, even in the playoff picture. I mean, like I said, they took one on the chin against the Detroit Pistons, and then from a standings perspective, this team's just, like I said, not in good shape right now. The Eastern Conference is starting to pull away. At least the bulk of the Eastern Conference is starting to pull away. The Brooklyn Nets are still 4 games out of the final play-in spot behind the Atlanta Hawks. So the Brooklyn Nets not out of it by any stretch, but I'll tell you, they got to start playing a lot better. And this seems like a logical spot where potentially they could get a feel-good win over a Charlotte team. It's on the back-to-back after losing to the Wizards of all teams on Friday. But I don't know. I still don't know if I trust the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, if I had to pick a side here, sure, I'd probably side with Brooklyn because they've shown that they can at least win games competently in a lot of spots. But I can't forget about the fact this is still a Brooklyn Nets team in their recent road games. Put up 81 against Orlando, 86 against Minnesota, 93 in Toronto out of the All-Star break. It hasn't been cutting it, and especially on the road just overall this season. I mean, this is a Brooklyn Nets team that's averaging 112 points per game overall this year, but that number drops to 109.8 on the road. And while the Charlotte Hornets haven't been solid defensively, they've been good enough in some spots against the bad teams. Like they have, and even then against some of the good teams, they're holding teams like Orlando to 101. On the road, they held Portland to 80. On the road, they held Golden State to 97. They just couldn't score a whole lot of points on the other side. So rather than mess around with a side in this game, I still think that the under 210.5 is in play here. Like I said, it's just tough to feel good about either one of these teams. With the Charlotte Hornets just being an absolute banged up mess. Now the Brooklyn Nets are at least going to get Cam Thomas back for this game. He is listed as probable, but I still think, like I said, the under is probably the best play here. Like I said, lean towards Brooklyn if you're looking for a side here, but let's go sexy pick. Let's go with the under in this one. This is going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.